Today I'm going to show you how to elevate oatmeal into something that can taste just as good as apple pie for breakfast. So I start out by washing 2 apples. I made just a single serve, so I use only 2 apples for the filling. I peeled them and I cut them into small pieces. One and a half of the apples I cut into like small pieces like you typically find in an apple pie filling. And then the other half I left to cut into slices to decorate the top with. So as you can see, the majority of the apples went to being small pieces, and then I just put a couple slices on the side. And I also put some lemon juice on them to keep them fresh while I cooked them so they didn't turn brown in the air. Next up, I'm going to spice mix with cinnamon, ground cloves, and nutmeg. I'll put approximations of the measurements in the description. I just kind of eyed it, so whatever you like to put for spices, that'll be good. I use a third cup of water in the pan to make I'm making apple pie filling right now. And then I forgot cornstarch, so I used xanthan gum and I tried to activate it and like break it up in water. It ended up turning out fine, but it'd be easier just to use like a little sprinkle of cornstarch. I used a tablespoon of white sugar and a tablespoon of brown sugar. That's how it looked there. I just kind of brought it to a boil, keep moving it around to dissolve the water or the sugar in. So when it starts to thicken up, you add in the apples and then you cook it. Like bring it to a boil and then let it simmer until the apples turn soft. Then it's ready. You throw in about a pat or a pat and a half of butter and it will come out looking like this. So at this point I set the oven to 375 to preheat while I made the actual like blended oats. I got a half a cup of oats, a quarter cup, I used oat milk because I'm lactose intolerant, an egg, and half of a banana. I didn't use the entire banana, I only used half. And then I used like this little sprinkle of baking powder, a little splash of maple syrup, some extra cinnamon because you can never have enough, vanilla extract, and then a little pinch of salt. And that's how it looked in the blender. I blended it up till it was super, super smooth to make a batter. And then I decided to make mine in a ramekin. Like I said, I make most of my recipes single serve. So I got a ramekin, I greased it with some avocado oil because avocado oil never burns. Put one layer down of the batter, and then you're going to get some of the apple pie filling and just put that in there. Like get it all nice and full. Look at that. Because you want to break in there and you want that thing to be fill with apples. Then you cover the top, put some slices in whatever arrangement you'd like. I baked mine for about 25 minutes. 25 to 30 minutes should be good. This is how it looked when it came out of the oven. I thought it looked pretty good. It deflates a little bit after you get it out. And this was delicious. Like it was one of those where it was good enough where I was willing to burn my mouth eating it. I recommend this. It's like cake for breakfast. It's delicious. You should try it.